Good morning and welcome back to the Aggie Hour. I'm Crimson Jeffers. I'm the PR specialist at Sylacauga City Schools. And this morning I brought with me our Chief School Finance Officer, Mr. Tom Osborne. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Crimson.
Of course. So we've had a lot of projects going on. We're about a month into school, and I know projects for you never really end. But I wanted to talk about some of the things that we did over the summer that people may not know about. Maybe they haven't seen them yet.
Absolutely. Well, we had quite a bit going on, right? We have a lot of projects that are taking place, and a lot of it's grant-funded things. So it's not local money that we're using, but it's grant money. And that's one of the things that we've hung our hat on the last couple of years is using those money, writing the grants, getting those monies to help improve our environment for our students. So a couple of the things that we've done recently include some library enhancements and improvements. So we wrote a grant to the Lieutenant Governor's K-12 Capital Grant, and what we did there was we redid all the flooring and the furniture in the library at Indian Valley, and the same thing at Pinecrest, and the same thing at Nichols-Lawson Middle School. We didn't get the grant in that fashion for the high school, but we did replace the library flooring that matches, and their furniture was a little bit more updated and upgraded anyway. So we had an opportunity to improve all the library environments within our school system.
And if anybody hasn't been, they look fantastic. They're marble-looking floors, so it pulls in that Sylacauga tie into the schools, and it's made it. The grant was called like 21st Century Library, so it's kind of brought them up to date. They're a little bit more modern and updated for the kids.
That's right. What we did is we eliminated the carpet that was in the environment, so it was getting a little bit older, a little bit stained, things of that nature, and we went with a luxury vinyl plank or a luxury vinyl tile, LVT, LVP, a lot of people call those, and it really enhanced the environment, made it brighter, made it more comfortable, and then the furniture that they got also is a little more inviting for kids to hang out in the library a little bit more.
And I know they did some murals at Indian Valley over the summer too to kind of bring in that tie of like wanting the kids to be in there too.
Absolutely, and that's all the library. Miss Hartzell and I know Miss Stevens helped in there as well with her artistic ability. So they wanted to make that environment even better, right? So we took it one step, and the school took it to the next level, and that was pretty exciting to see.
Absolutely, and you know, now we have digital signs at all 4 of our schools, so it's a little bit easier to get information out to parents when you're waiting in car rider line or if you're coming to drop something off. We have those rotating digital signs now at all of our schools. Now, the one at Nichols-Lawson isn't quite functional yet, but I know that it's coming soon, but the marble on it looks great too.
That's right. So those are another function and a result of non-local tax dollars. So that was a public school and college authority. So PSCA dollars allowed us the opportunity to improve our communications with the digital signage. And we've improved and added those at every location. As you stated, we're still kind of trying to finalize the sign at Nichols-Lawson, but we're working with the city to get the electrical power out there to help power that. And I'm sure that'll happen probably within the next month.
I would say that'll be super exciting because it's right there on 21 as you come in, so it'll be very easy to see.
That's right.
And we had some other big improvements. You want to talk about your projects at the schools, your athletic facilities that you've been working on?
Absolutely, but I'm going to jump back real quick, if I may, on the K-12 Capital Grants. And we're also doing a modern manufacturing classroom out at the new transportation facility. So we talked about all the schools, the elementaries and the middle school getting new flooring and new furniture. The high school got new flooring, but their big project for their grant was the new classroom out at the transportation facility. So I'm really excited about that.
Absolutely, and our partnership with Honda, they're going to get a car to work on out there, so they're really going to get that hands-on experience.
Honda's been a fantastic partner in helping us get these things going, and so we're excited about that. But a lot of things that people in the community can see include Legion Stadium, right? The new turf project at Legion Stadium. The old turf had outlived its lifespan. We tried to do some repairs and stuff, and when I was on the field last spring, we really noticed that we needed to address it. I was hoping that we'd get one more year out of it, but that's just a finance guy in me not wanting to jump at. But advancement in technology money that we received from the state, there was enough in there to allow us to jump in and take care of that this summer. It was quite a project. We started the day after graduation, and it kind of got done that first Friday that we got back into school. But it was an exciting time, right? And it's got some exciting features. the technology of the turf and the I don't know, the grass, if you
Right.
will, trying to help with temperature and the thickness of it and all of that. So it's really an exciting, and it's a nice feature, and it's a really nice turf. But in addition to that, we also went inside and did some work in the gymnasium. So this fall in the volleyball season, or even in this winter in the basketball season, you'll see a new gym floor at SHS as well.
And I love the dual tone of it. I think it looks really cool. But going back to Legion Stadium, you know, I remember in Louisiana, that was really the first time that I saw high schools have turf, because at the time most high schools in Alabama still had grass. And watching how easily it would rain down there, and then, you know, 15 minutes after it stopped, they'd be ready to play because of how well it drains. So I'm super excited. I hope we don't have any rain games, but it's nice to know that we have the capability to not get rained out.
And one of the things that we did during this project, we enhanced the drainage. The old field had started to settle quite a bit, and I was almost below the level of the drains. And so we reworked the drainage and then added some fill and then the turf on top. So really, we should be in really good shape to be able to have football, soccer, and even tonight we're hosting an area band competition.
Yes, we are.
So we have a lot of usage, and we share that opportunity with BB Comer, who also uses the stadium.
And then, you know, I like the Marble City in the middle. I think that was a really nice touch. You know, we've got the Legion Stadium in the end zones, but the Marble City in the middle looks really, really good.
It's Sylacauga. That's what we got to do.
Absolutely. Well, are there any other projects? I know you're always working. Is there any projects coming up that you want to highlight?
You know, nothing really that we're going to highlight. It's just trying to get our buildings back up to provide the most safe, secure, healthy learning environments for our students. So that includes replacing some flooring. That includes HVAC, right, and making sure that the environment is cool or warm in the winter to better suit our students. And then it's some optics, right? Painting and freshening up different areas that we've been working on, I think is important as well, just because people start to take more pride in when you redo things or you give them the fresh look, and then that leads into the kids being more prideful and taking better care of things.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I've enjoyed talking about all of our projects. It's always nice to highlight what we're doing. You know, we work hard, and we want people to see that we're doing good things for our kids, for sure.
Absolutely. You know, and the thing is, a lot of things that we do aren't seen by the community. And so if you don't have someone in the school, you're not aware. So we appreciate the opportunity to showcase the hard work that our team does, and then the contractors that we work with. And you know, we have a couple of local partners that we try and do a lot of work with that are Sylacauga companies. And that's an exciting thing for us as well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll see you next time on the Aggie Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our sponsor, Anya, we present the 2025 Sylacauga High School Marching Aggie Band and its field production, Back to the Future. Great Scott! This is heavy, because this marks the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. And although we've made a few tweaks, we hope you enjoy our tribute to this 1985 classic. Drum majors, Emily McClellan and Alana Pearson. Is your band ready? You may take the field. afraid you're just too darn loud. Welcome to your 1955 enchantment under the sea dance. We'd like to give a big thank you to Calvin Klein, or as his friends call him, Marty, for filling in on drums and saving our dance.